Someone asked me, the Las Vegas shooting, do you know the channel Judavision and OpinionGator? Do you think the two channels are one person? And are there conspiracy theorists hiding and changing, manipulating their voice behind those channels? I'm noticing a consistency between both channels and non-consistency. One recording is done through specifically an audio recording device that has a habit of getting rid of the high frequencies very consistently. One of them is mostly based on just random conspiracy theories, and the other one is pretty much obsessing on Vegas. They could be the same channel, don't know. I don't know that this matters. I have multiple channels, I just don't hide that I'm, running them because I was ended up pushed into being this way. It would be in my best interest not to have multiple channels. It makes much more work, and honestly, it reduces the effectiveness of the channel if I wanted to communicate with a larger audience, because I'm spreading out all of this over several channels. But I didn't know about either of the channels because they're not really on my radar. So I'm going to look at a couple of characteristics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the most popular video on both channels. Hopefully this doesn't crash the computer mysteriously, because my computer is always screwing up. And we'll see if they have any major reach. Now the thing is, sometimes people set up channels like this to put videos on so that they can put it on their blog or something. And that seems to be what this is about on at least one of the channels. The one that's the Gator. So anyway, what do we got here? 3,000 views 9 months ago on the Judavision, and 308 views on OpinionGator. And it's always the same conspiracy theory bullshit. I'm going to have it organized by oldest video. But Judavision is all about just every single conspiracy theory you can come up with. And OpinionGator is almost exclusively obsessing on the Vega shooting, and started just 10 months ago. Judavision channel has been up for 2 years, and says Pepsi's threatening a conspiracy. It doesn't matter. Opinion on this is, I don't know or care if they're identical or similar to each other. Not much reach, number one. Number two, not too quote-worthy or even meme-worthy. Memes are used to promote conspiracy theories more than anything else, like propaganda, thought-terminating cliches. So if you wanted to know about any other conspiracy theorists hiding and changing and manipulating their voice behind, not those channels, but any channels, yeah, that does happen. But generally, they do something simple. They use a robot voice only on a channel, or they will have someone else host the channel entirely and just follow their lead. Lots of channels do this. They'll also get together in groups and have actual individuals set up channels and coordinate their efforts, mostly for page views and for monetization, which is denied so often now that it's not worth it. So I don't know. I don't believe that this information is being quoted or cited by very many people. And as for the one that's just every conspiracy theory at once, not worth reviewing, unless something significant was there. And there's nothing new being added. And the other channel, I think it's OpinionGator, the one that's doing all the Vega shooting stuff. They're 10 months late. They're 10 months ago. And they're months and months or years late, depending how you look at it. And I don't really think they have much to contribute because I'm not seeing anything. It's just repeating the same old memes and in some cases recycling them. Now I'm going to bring up a public service announcement. Someone has been promoting the idea that someone who used to work at Vodafone is a whistleblower about 5G and coronavirus, when the person's first statements in their video is that they started working there 2013 to 2015 in Newbury, United Kingdom, as a head of the business unit there, without offering any proof of it. This means this person would have no real inside information that wouldn't be available from people at the same location and other people in other countries. Number one. Number two, it's being touted as being a CEO or a boss. No. It's somebody who was put in charge of and made to work for as the person coordinating these locations. I've worked at a business unit in a business a couple of times. And the person who's the head of it is just the person who got stuck with the job of, herding the cats in the building, aka the workers, and that's about it. I've been the head of one unit or another. It doesn't mean anything. They wouldn't have any expert opinion or anything to provide for any reason to listen to them. So anyway, that's about it. I'm only going to bring up the OpinionGator and the other channel because it was requested. As for the assertion about the business unit in Vodafone, I'm going to just post this video on this channel with it, and that'll be the title along with sock puppet shill accounts on Vegas are only really consistent if they're consistent. And again, I'm going to repeat, I can't make a good decision on whether the voices are identical or similar, but it doesn't seem to matter. If you're being harangued by those two channels, just respond to the information without mentioning them so you don't promote them, and just delete their comments if you wish. But I don't see anything new being added. So unless somebody brings something new to the table, who cares, right? Then again, I don't get very many views either. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.